Hey everyone, Lazy Panda here. This story time is about the time I actually got a girl's number without really like a lead up to it. I just did it. Before I continue this video, there is gameplay of Spider-Man 2. Now there isn't anything major unless you do focus on what I'm kind of doing. If you read like the subtitles and such, you'll notice it. But if you just watch it or if you turn it off in the background, then you won't be able to be, spoiled, which is totally fine. You can just leave this in the background and do you. I don't know. Use the toilet, drive, eat. However you pass your time is up to you. I'm not gonna, take offense to it. I just hope that, this helps it pass by in a nicer way, I guess. But anyways, here's the story. Let's dive on in. Now, this story time takes place almost 3 years ago now. This is when I worked at my very first job, Burrito Dang. Yes, as I said, I am calling it that because I don't feel like catching any cases or any situations in the future. Now, here we are. So at this time, I was working as the person that was taking the food orders. Basically was like, hey, thank you for choosing this. How can I help you? Yada, yada, yada. Dead end job stuff. You know how it is. And before that goes any further, I just want to clarify this. Anybody that's stuck in those types of jobs, it's not me coming at you. I fully respect y'all way more as someone that used to work in those positions. Kudos for you guys for still sticking there. No matter what the situation is, I get, situations call for, certain things like making a job that you don't want to do, but you have to do. So before I even continue, I just want you guys to know that I respect y'all out there that have to do that all the time. For some reason, we never had the inside open. So you couldn't come inside, open the door, whatever, order from there, and then actually eat in one of the tables inside of the building. Now, the only way you could do it was through the drive-thru. And also, the place that I was at is very ghetto. Now, I don't know if I said that in my previous story time where it was talking about why I quit originally, but it was very bad. It was very ghetto. It was very suspicious. I would not. Every now and then, we also get sometimes door dashers that didn't have cars or just customers that didn't, or just kids too. And they would pull up to the window saying, hey, you guys are closed on the inside. Can I order from out here? And I'm like, yeah, of course. It's not a problem. Like, I'm not going to hold it against them. They just want to eat. Like, I can't stop them from doing that. So, I would take it, and then we have this thing in our ear, the headset, and when a car comes up, I don't know if every place is the same, but I always heard a ding, basically indicating that there was a car at the speaker. But I would usually tell them, please wait one moment, because, I'm taking the kids or adults or whatever's order. And after that, I would just say, here you go, it's this, this, and that, and you guys should be all set, have a good one, yada, yada, yada. And I say, thank you for waiting, what can I get for you? And sometimes I would also be able to explain a bit like, hey, I wasn't trying to dodge you or put you away. I was just dealing with another customer that didn't have a vehicle, and I just didn't want it to be a whole situation basically with that. But this day was like any other. It was during the school week. I remember that. I was tired and I was working this job that I did not want to be at this very time. I would rather be in my bed falling asleep. As you guys know, I am a person that loves my sleep and I can't do anything but that. So, and then this very pretty girl at the time, I thought this very pretty girl just came up to the window and she was knocking. She was like, hey, is it okay if I order something? I don't have my car with me at the moment, but I hope it's okay. I was like, yeah, I got you, no worries. And then my coworkers, we'll call them Max and Adam. When Max and Adam came over and saw what was happening, they did that thing where they had like their hands in a fist, but like over their mouth, like a ooh, type of situation. And they're like, yo, you gotta like raise her up or do something. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I was trying to figure out, because I didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to talk to her, let alone how is she gonna talk to me? I'm a loser literally working in a fast food restaurant. What do I have that is actually valuable to her that she's like, oh yeah, I want this man in my life forever? Like, that's not gonna work. So as they were making the food, I was just trying to come up with this idea of like, what can I do? What can I say? And then I did this little thing, just to kind of hint at me trying to be nice to her, be a little extra with hers. We would have this item, I won't say again, just in case. When you get a little bag of French fries for your kids' meal from McDonald's, it's like that, but it wasn't that. It was our equivalent to that, I guess you could say. And I put it in the bag for free. She didn't ask for it, and I was just like, you know what, maybe it'll work. Then I realized we always put the napkins in the bags. I was like, if I wrote my phone number on that, maybe she would, text it and see what happens. So I did that. My coworkers didn't see me, but I wrote it down as they were prepping the food. I put the free food thing inside the bag, and I put the napkin with my phone number in the bag as well. And then I opened the window. I was like, here you go. You're all set. Have a good one. And she's like, thank you so much. You too. And then they were like, bro, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you do anything? I was like, yo, listen, I did do something. I put my number on the napkin and I put it in the bag. So I guess we'll expect a response in a few hours. They were like, yo, that's genius. That's so smart. I was like, yeah, thank you. Max and Adam were basically like my brothers, my very first like real coworkers that I actually considered friends, and they were there for me a lot. So the fact that they were there is truly dope. If you guys hear the story time, shout out to y'all. I was going through the whole shift afterwards. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have given her my phone number. I don't know. I also just got out of one of my biggest like deepest relationships. So I was like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, it does, it's whatever. And then it's the end of the day. We close up the store. I clock out. I go home or walk home anyways. And I just wait. I wait and I wait. And I'm playing on my Xbox, and all of a sudden my phone vibrates, and it's this random number I've never seen before texting me. So I was like, oh, okay. I wonder who this is, because I totally forgot about it. Honestly, I was so tired I forgot the whole ordeal that happened. She's like, hey, I assume this was just a way of being, a little flirtatious, and it's very sweet, but I have a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, no worries at all. I thought you were very pretty and such, but I totally respect that. I also wanted to mention that I also said that I was just looking for a few friends around the town, so that's why I did that. I also discovered that she worked across the street from me, and I didn't realize it. But after that, her and I actually became friends. She was actually an artist. She did a little bit of drawings here and there, sometimes digital, sometimes IRL, and it was really cool. But after that, when she would come by every now and then, I would text her being like, I got you with the free food thing. It just became like a tradition. It just became a tradition, if you will. But yeah, that's when I discovered that it's not that hard if you want to get someone's attention or number. You just gotta be the one to go for it. So, moral of the story, just be confident in yourself, man. Like, if you're a guy, girl, and you're like, man, I really like this person, but I don't know how to talk to them, just go for it, Just find any little thing that they're doing, have interest in it, or talk about how what they're doing sucks because maybe they don't like to do it either, and then you'll find them and you'll hang out, and who knows where it'll go from there. I hope you guys enjoy the story time. If you want more, there will be a playlist of these. I really enjoy doing story times again. I miss this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.